Job. There's that. And there's that. So we are driving a fast freight train. Hopefully. We might drive a fast freight train. O'Neill, I'm doing well, thanks for asking. How about yourself? So, this train, as you can see, is... well, I guess for European standards, a fairly heavy one. So we have now 30 kilonewton of tractive power or tractive effort.
Zugbeeinflussung.
Oh. Yeah, that happens. So as I said, this is a fast freight train, meaning we can drive, I do believe, 120 is our maximum speed that we can go.
Sifa.
Yeah, no kidding. How's it going, SimPilot? Oh, I'm downloading right. Hey, Donna, long time no see. Donna with the black kitty is back. So, I am currently downloading IL-2 with all its DLCs. Oh, yeah, that unfortunately happens every now and again. So at the moment, this is as fast as we can go. Hey, Voyager. How you doing, Donna? Good to see y'all.
Sifa.
Shush. So at the moment, we are still restricted to 45 until we see the next... I'm doing well, thanks for asking. Yeah, until we see the next speed restriction, which should be coming up here right away. And then we can go finally line speed. So much for fast freight train, I guess. See, as you can see, we are a medium rated freight train, which technically is a fast freight train. I was a little bit concerned there for a second with that RB coming towards us.
Ziva.
No, it's a car train. But if you use the PZB has 3 settings. One is fast, one is medium, one is slow. The fast one means that if you get a approach signal, you have to be within 20 some seconds to 70 kilometers an hour, whereas with the fast setting you have to only decelerate to 85, and then on the slow you have to decelerate to 50. Yeah, I do think it's a single commodity. Pretty sure it is. I'll check here in a second.
Ziva.
Oi! Oh yeah, I know what a single commodity train is. So 130 is the line speed here, and we are allowed to go maximum of 120 with this train.
Ziva.
But yeah, so tomorrow we're gonna have a look at tomorrow we're going to have a look at IL2 Stormovik in VR. That's gonna be a fun flight, and probably very, very much so vertigo inducing, but that's okay. The white one with the black tires. Yeah, exactly. I wonder how many people watching me will get vertigo. But yeah, the CEO of 777 Game Studios actually was kind enough to hook me up with all the DLCs. Every single one that's available. So that's... I do believe it's a value of somewhere around $600.
Ziva. Ziva.
Yes, I have. I hope that the 777X has more luck than the Max 8 had. I love Boeing. I absolutely adore Boeing. But man, they have some bad luck lately. I mean, I have now probably close to
SIFA,
somewhere around 6,000 hours in flight simulators. I have flown maybe 20 hours on Airbus products. I just can't.
Zugbeeinflussung. SIFA,
Yep, exactly. It's either Bowen or I'm going. I agree. I completely agree. Now, granted, I let the when I flew the 732 the other night, I made a small insignificant miscalculation on the fuel and pretty much crashed her in the middle of nowhere, about 50 miles from Yellowknife. But hey, I mean, no, that is not bueno, that's true. But you know, it is what it is. I mean, I had not one passenger afterwards complain, because none of them survived.
SIFA,
I just don't like them. I just don't like Airbus, just like some people don't like Dodge or Ford or whatever the case may be.
Zugbeeinflussung.
I don't like Airbus. I'm sorry to say. I don't like the stick, I don't like the way the cockpit is laid out, I don't like the colors that they use, I just simply dislike Airbus. There is no other way to say it. And it has no particular reason except for personal preference. And I have not flown an Airbus in real life as a passenger, obviously, so I can't even say if they are better or worse than a Boeing, but I usually choose airlines based on whether or not they provide their service with an Airbus or a Boeing. I literally will not sit in an Airbus. And that might be sad or dumb or whatever you want to call it, but it is my personal preference. I mean, in the end, I pay for the ticket, so I get to choose.
SIFA,
I know that Airbus makes a very qualitatively high product. But anyway, see, I like Boeing, I like Embraer, I love, obviously just in simulators, but I love flying the 175 and the 195.
Sifa.
But then again, my flying experience when it comes to airplanes is in real life is limited to with stick time is limited to CH-53, Bell 412, Bell UH-1D, and Cessna 152 and a 182. That's all I ever had my hands on. In the 53 you can't even really say that I had hands-on experience with that one, because that was more like, oh, just sit here and hope that nobody ever finds out about it, because that pilot would have been in so much trouble. But we were all allowed to take the stick for a moment. I was in Afghanistan.
Sifa.
Also, hot tip for all of you pilots out there that are getting deployed in Afghanistan at one point. If you do your final flight before you ship back home and you go over a camp, make sure that your auto flare is turned off, because we went over our camp on a low pass at around, what was it, 150 feet, and we still had the auto flare on, and I just heard the board mech, the crew chief say auto flare off, and at that moment it must have caught something that it didn't like, and all of a sudden the flares deployed, and we burned a hole into one of the tents when one of the flares went down in the middle of the camp. So we were actually lucky that we didn't hit anybody with that. But hey, I can tell you one thing, our wing commander was really happy with us. Really happy with us. I mean, we were lucky because, as I said, we didn't hit any living thing with one of the flares. I didn't pull nothing. I was sitting in the back. I was sitting on the ramp looking out and counting the flares as they were coming down. Because there was one, or is one of the things that you do at, well, now I guess they retrofitted the CH-53 with tail guns as well, with tail 50 cal. But when I was on that thing, as an observer, you were an observer. You would sit on the ramp and would just, well, look out of the ramp, look for any kind of threats, and if the flares deploy, you count how many flares went out. So it was fairly uneventful for the most part.
Zugbeeinflussung.
But yeah, now when you look at them, I mean, when I was in the army, that position was actually voluntary. And now they have the normal crew for the CH is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it changed quite a bit from back then. Good morning, Dex. How are you doing? Hope you're well. Good morning, Alex. Yes, we Alexes need to take over the world. World domination is ours. I'm doing very well, thanks for asking. Oh, the frozen north is not that frozen. It's okay. Oh. Well, actually, there is a Southern Alex. And he's from the south. Like, Australia. Way south. Yeah, but we are... Oh, did he? We are making very different content, though. Like, in terms of how we present our content, I should say. How you doing, Josh? What other games do I play? Well, all kinds of simulators. Mainly flight. These days. Flight and space. Which I guess technically is flight as well.
Sifa.
Oh, I just can't. I tried. I cannot get OMSI2 to work anymore without crashing. So yeah, I'm done with that. After this, I'm going to play...
Zugbeeinflussung. Zielfahrt.
After this, I'm going to play Alex Goes to Bed because he has to go to work tomorrow. Or in a few hours. It's a rather boring game. Can tell you that much.
Zugbeeinflussung.
Ah, that's why it's going down to 70 here. Yeah, you do not wanna fly around this corner doing however many miles. Oh yeah. Yeah, we have a few different things now again. Hey Ben. How's it going? Oh, so far so good. Busy as per usual, but yeah, no, I can't complain. Alright, Josh. Sounds good.
Zielfahrt.
Oh, shush. Hey, Snowy. Welcome to the stream. That's a beautiful, beautiful track, though. For what it's worth. A nice road. Yes, Snowy, isn't it? Yeah, I'm really, really tempted to get into Run 8 as well. So that would pretty much... That would mean as mainstay games, Run 8, Train Sim World, Star Citizen of course, X-Plane, Microsoft 2020 once it comes out, and I think that's it, pretty much, for the most part. I mean, yeah, all the RTS games every now and again, but. At the moment, trucking doesn't even... Like, I don't even have my wheel set up or anything. It's all in the... It's all living in the closet right now. Who knows when it's coming out. Yes, absolutely. I totally agree. It's a premier simulator as far as I'm concerned. The creme de la creme, if you will. I mean, yes, Train Sim World has a vastly superior graphics engine. Well, yeah, I guess it has, but it has other shortcomings that Run 8 doesn't have. Plus, Run 8 is multiplayer, and that is something that you cannot take. Oh wow, that is a heavy train on the other side. I bet you he's waiting for his helper. Yeah, I'm with you on that one, stupid. Rail traffic controller. Oh yeah, that's another thing that I love about Run 8 is the fact that I can use my rail driver again. Because I sure do miss it. This whole plane with this whole messing around here with the keyboard kinda really harshes my mellow as much as I get my mellow harshed. That's what she said. Too soon. No, Run 8 is not new by any stretch of the imagination, and it's so underappreciated by large. Maybe I can change that with my videos once they start. Although maybe not, because it is a close-knit community, and yeah, I don't know. It's one of those things. On one hand, it would be nice to get more awareness to it, because more monies for the development. But on the other hand, more awareness means more trolls, unfortunately. Just can't win. Oh yeah, it works with Raildriver. Natively, you don't even have to install anything, really. It's beautiful. Oh wow. Mixed commodity freight with with one lead and a EMU. Wow, I don't even know if it would be in Germany an EMU, to be honest with you. DPU. Yeah, that's the thing. My rail driver is sitting also in the closet and is waiting to come out. But there ain't no
Zugbeeinflussung.
there ain't no game to use it on at the moment. Oh, I guess technically covered. But anyway. Slowing down here to 70 and more because I'm thinking we are probably... Flanders, thank you very much, my fellow Canadian. Appreciate it. Yeah, well, Patrick, you usually get scared by your own shadow. So that is really nothing new. Fair enough. Enrico's Gaming Kanal. Oh, that sounds German. Hello.
Zwangsbremsung.
Oh, you
Zwangsbremsung.
frickin'.
Zwangsbremsung.
Yeah. So much for PZB. I didn't pay attention.
Zwangsbremsung.
Crying out loud.
Zwangsbremsung.
I didn't hit the WT, which is
Zwangsbremsung. 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 Zugbeeinflussung.
how annoying. So what happened is you have to hit this one here when you come past certain signals or certain indications, and unfortunately I did not. So now we got slowed down because then the automatic brake or the emergency brake is gonna come on instantly. And yeah, wonderful. Of course now I'm gonna have to use the sander because holy cow, we are at a grade. I have 50 kilonewton tractive effort and she's not moving anywhere. This is now equal to run 8, and I'm not sure if we are I think we are moving ever so slightly. If you look at the sleepers in the front, oh my goodness grief, why in this of all No, parking brake is set electronically. And if you have any kind of brake, then you can't even use the... crying out loud, you got to be kidding me. See, it's at 0 bar. If you have any kind of brake application, it will automatically lock your power input. You won't be able to do anything. Oh my goodness gracious. Come on. You can do it. There we go. You know, this could have been gold medal material, this run. Up until when I missed this tiny little detail. Hitting the WT key quickly. Or switch. But, hey-o, as they say. Yeah, but I like to run it as cleanly as possible. It is what it is. So as you see that 70 flashing right now, that means that we are in a mode where they control our speed, or where they are monitoring our speed. We cannot go faster than 45 kilometers per hour. If we do, then once again a penalty brake will be applied to your train, and that is no fun at all. So since we are now 0.9 miles from our final destination, I doubt that they're gonna allow us to go line speed anymore. It looks like we are approaching a limited... Oh, sorry, restricted aspect there. So now you see the green over yellow, and
Zugbeeinflussung. Zugbeeinflussung.
This is the button that I have to hit, that you just heard, that says Zugbeeinflussung. And yeah, if you don't hit that one, then again, penalty brake application pretty much instantly. Okay, it looks like now we are coming to an approach signal. Yellow over yellow.
Zugbeeinflussung. Zugbeeinflussung.
Which means also that now the next magnet that you will see, right now the 1000 Hertz magnet is activated. The next magnet that you will see on the right hand side of the track, if the approach signal is still active, will be a 500 Hertz magnet, and that means if we are going any faster than 25 kilometers per hour, it will automatically apply a penalty brake. So I'm not even gonna try anymore to speed up in any way, shape or form. Because I'm pretty sure that we're gonna be hitting a 500 Hertz here. Right, Chicken Louie? Yeah, and the boss be like, I need to see you in my office, exactly. So there... I don't know if you guys can see that on the stream. I do hope you can. There is this magnet that I was talking about, and this is gonna be the 500 Hertz magnet that's gonna be popping up in red right away. See how on my display it just turned red? That means that we are now coming to a signal that indicates halt. And Guten Morgen, Pampa. Yeah, we can't go any faster than 35 kilometers per hour. If we would at this point, we would once again see the penalty brake application. And if I roll over this darn signal now because I didn't pay attention, I am going to sit in my corner and cry very loudly. Well, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. We were well within our speed envelope, even though the speed limit was a lot higher, but oh, we did earn the gold medal. Wie geht es dir, Pampa? Yeah, so as I said, the envelope is a lot higher, or the track limit is a lot higher than what we are allowed to go with the freight train of that category. So, there's that. Ja, soweit, ne? Soweit, so gut. Muss. That's Pampas, Patrick. I think to end the evening, we might as well drive something a little bit slower. It's 1, 2. One, two, three. Just 3 stops. So that's gonna be fairly easy. But fun nonetheless. Aye. Because this is quite the machine. Türen. Doors. Zugspitzenlicht. Brauche ich nicht. Brauche ich doch. Tür. Ach. Da. Oh, Quatsch. There we go. Okay, that's while we are loading the passengers. We're gonna be quickly running back here and get all the systems activated. Like that one and that one. Okay, that's good. Der Pampa. Die sind schon klasse. Alright, simulator pilot. Have a good one. Thanks for hanging out. Ja, kann mir vorstellen. Objective completed. Well, shall we go then? So this train, albeit a slow one, is very unique. And the reason that it is very unique is... What the... The reason for its uniqueness is in that it's pretty much autopilot. Well, not autopilot, but the speed. You just set it to whatever speed you want and it will do whatever it needs to do, even though it's a very old train, as I said. So that's an interesting part of it, I feel. Makes it very interesting driving this train. So if I'm not completely mistaken, we should be coming up here to the next station, right, Chicken Louie? Very relaxing, yes. Well, I guess I was a little bit premature. Oh yeah, there it is. Wow, wow. You do not want me to go ASMR in these streams. Although it has a very relaxing component to it when you hear those engines. Not as relaxing as Run 8 though. I find that Run 8, the diesel engines, there's just nothing that beats that. And here we go. Oh yeah, Chewy. Welcome to the stream. Hey Nat, I am doing very well, thanks for asking. How about yourself? AR-15. Yeah, not quite, Pat. Not quite. Something like that, but yeah. Not quite. That's funny. It's funny right there. So we had a business meeting last night at Boston Pizza, and I have to say, I'm gonna overshoot the frickin' stop, won't I? Oh no, never mind. But I do have to say I absolutely fell in love with that new tomato ravioli soup that they have. Oh my goodness, is it ever good? Oh. Do you got Captain Trips? Only fans of Stephen King will know and get the reference, but I don't know, when I heard this whole thing about the corona flu, I was instantly reminded of The Last Stand and how that all started. Such a relaxing drive. Influencer. Oh, come on. Really? That hurts me. Oh, there's approach signal, so we better get our speed under control.